Hi everyone, welcome back to the virtual VRC. I'm Teresa, one of your health coaches and nutritionists at the VEBA Resource Center. October 10th is World Mental Health Day, and in light of that, I wanted to share a couple of tips with you that I myself practice, and maybe you can start implementing these in your daily routine as well. The 3 tips I'm going to cover are journaling, deep belly breathing, and having a gratitude practice. For our first tip, journaling, one of the reasons that I really love journaling is because it allows me to kind of decompress my mind. I'm able to really think through the thoughts that are going through my mind. I'm able to kind of let those out on paper. And again, I really love writing it out on paper as opposed to an app or an online journal, just because that connection between the physical act of writing and our brains is actually really helpful to sort through our thoughts. So I love doing it just because it really allows me to digest, to kind of get things out and really look at things afterwards. I can step back and look at what I've written and kind of see it in a different light. So this is absolutely a practice I recommend if you're not doing it already. And it could just be, 2 or 3 sentences. It doesn't have to take a long time, but really allowing you to express your own thoughts and then take some time and reflect back on those. Tip number 2 is the deep belly breathing. I like to implement this when I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed or anxious, or if I notice that my energy level is just getting really high and I need to kind of bring myself back down. So the way that I like to do this, which I would encourage you to do the same, is really making sure we're taking deep breaths in through the nose, which is going to help us slow our breathing rate. Relaxing, closing your eyes maybe if that feels good, taking that deep breath in through the nose and then slowly blowing that breath out through the mouth as if you were blowing through a straw. Another thing I like to do is place my hands on my tummy so I can actually feel my tummy rise and fall with my breath. So just to show you an example of what this would look like, I like to close my eyes, hands on my tummy, deep breath in through my nose, and a very deep breath out through the mouth, blowing through a straw. So again, slowly in through the nose until we feel the air all the way down in our belly. One more. I like to do this at least 5 times, maybe up to 10 times, to really just recompose myself and de-stress, just get some nice breaths in, thinking some nice light thoughts, blowing out any bad thoughts or bad energy, anything negative that's weighing on us, and just really trying to come back to our center and relax our body and relax our mind. The last thing that I like to practice, hopefully every day, is gratitude. But I like to take this one step further and not only just say what I am thankful or grateful for, but why, because that really helps me really think about it and understand why that's important to me, why that's meaningful to me, and really drive it home. If you wanted to even take it one step further, you could think about something you may perceive as negative or challenging and find gratitude for that, which definitely is more challenging, but it really helps you see the world differently and hopefully in a more positive light and really, make the best of every situation. So one example of a way that I practice gratitude for something that initially was perceived as negative or challenging was when I got a parking ticket. So the way that I found gratitude for that was by thinking, I'm grateful that that police officer has a job. I'm grateful that they're doing their job and they're serving and protecting our community. I'm grateful that I got this ticket because now I'm not going to make the same mistake again. And I was grateful that I had the financial ability to pay for that ticket because some people might not. And the fact that I got a parking ticket means that I am lucky enough to own a car. So those were just a couple of the thoughts that I was able to have around something that initially was very frustrating and upsetting, and it allowed me to feel so much better about the situation and basically just let it go. Hopefully these tips are helpful to you. I would love to hear if you're using any of these practices, or maybe if you have something else that you do for your mental health. You can always share that with us in the comments below, or you can always send us a direct message. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.